Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well and teach his truth while honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth while honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim, that come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near and dear this truth and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few, sincere Akwathium, that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, and that's in all subjection to your husband, not like this woman that we see on the screen, man. And you know, I'm gonna play this guess FaceTime or whatever discussion between a Kendra G and some lady, I guess China. I don't know what her name is, but anywho, that's beside the point. But you're just gonna see just how most women are not wise, man, and they make decisions based off of emotions and feelings, and they don't realize that you screwing yourself over in the end.
Jenny, how old are you, honey?
I'm 34.
34. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Nurse. You have any kids?
I have a 2-year-old son.
Okay. Why you not with your dad?
I was a he wanted me to be a housewife when we first met, and I decided to kind of change and wanted a career, and he didn't want that for me, so he gave me an ultimatum, and it's to stay at home and be a housewife or leave and have a career. So I left. And it's to stay at home and be a housewife or leave and have a career. So I left.
Girl, we want to smack you in the face right now. So let me ask you this. Was he paying all the bills?
He was.
So, and when you guys got married, that was the plan?
Yes.
So basically, you had him, your husband. He was your husband?
Mm-hmm.
So he was your husband?
Yes.
You guys had a family?
Yes.
You agreed to be a stay-at-home
yes.
mom. What made you want to get a job?
When I had to constantly ask for a couple of dollars to do stuff, when it was, no, I can't do certain things that I wanted, when it was, no, we don't have enough money to do activities because, one income. And I'm like, well, this is not the lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I just don't want to sit at home and fold clothes and not actually date and have the extra money to do stuff. Like, I just didn't want to fold clothes all day long. I'm sorry.
Jenny, how old are you, honey?
I'm 34.
34. What you do
Look at
for a
this
living?
comment on the screen.
I'm a nurse.
She did good.
Nurse. You have any kids?
I have a 2-year-old son.
Okay, why you not with the
women
dad?
are delusional, man. And Esau has.
He wanted me to be a housewife
you
when
know,
we first met, and I decided to
fooled
kind
them,
of
man.
change
He
and
tricked
wanted
them
a
out of their
career,
protection.
and
He tricked
he
them
didn't
out
want
of
that
their
for me, so he gave me an
spot,
ultimatum,
man.
and it's to stay at home and be a housewife
That
or leave.
the things
and
that
have a
matter
career. So I left.
in relationships, marriage, family,
Girl, we want to smack you in the face
they
right
don't
now.
see that, man. All they see
So let
is
me
what
ask
they
you this.
want to do.
Was he paying all the
I
bills?
want to be comfortable.
He
I
was.
want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that.
When you guys got
But guess
married,
what?
that
You
was the
fold
plan?
clothes now anyway.
So
And you go to
basically,
work.
you had him,
And you pay
your
your
husband. He
bills.
was your
And
husband?
you cook. And you clean.
So he was
what
your
the
husband?
Yes.
You guys
what
had a
sense did that
family?
make?
Yes.
You agreed to be a stay-at-home
Yes.
But it's
mom.
because
What made you want to get a job?
these women don't think the unthinkable is coming
When
to
I
this
had
place,
to
man. They don't
constantly
think
ask
that destruction is
for a
coming to
couple
this
of
place.
dollars to do stuff,
They don't
when
think
it
that they're
was,
gonna
no,
need
I
their
can't
man
do
for
certain things that I
protection.
wanted, when it was, no, we don't have enough
Because
money to do
the
activities
bottom line
because,
is nobody's
one
gonna care
income.
about you
And I'm like, well, this is not the lifestyle
like
that I
the
want to
man
live. Like,
that
I
takes
just
on
don't
that
want to sit at home and fold clothes
responsibility
and not
when being
actually
with you, caring for you.
date and have the extra money
So
to
here you
do
have a
stuff.
woman
Like,
who
I
has a
just
man
didn't
who
want to
pays all the
fold clothes
bills.
all day long. I'm
He
sorry.
just wants her to
I'm
take care of the
sorry.
house.
Jenny, how old are you,
Which
honey?
that's what
I'm
she's supposed to
34.
be. The
34.
keeper
What
of
you
the
do for a
house.
living?
You're
I'm a
supposed to
nurse.
tend to the house
Nurse. You have
needs.
any
You're
kids?
supposed to
I
tend
have
to
a
the
2-year-old
children's
son.
needs. And you're
Okay, why you
supposed to
not with
tend
the
to your
dad?
husband's needs
Um,
and be a helpmeet.
I was a
See, these women
wanted to
want
be a
to do
housewife
their
when we
own
first
thing,
met, and I
and
decided to
then
kind of
also want
change
to
and
have
wanted a
someone
career, and
to
he didn't want
to
that for me, so he gave me
care
an
for them and
ultimatum,
take care of
and it's
them, and
to stay at
you
home, be a housewife, or
this is
leave
a
and have a
symbiotic
career. So I
relationship,
left.
man.
Girl, I'm want to smack you in the face right
And
now.
it's meant to be that
So
way.
let me ask you this: was he paying all the bills?
He was.
So, and did you,
You
when you guys
see,
got married, that was the
this,
plan?
Yes.
but
So
this very
basically,
same
you had
woman,
him, your husband. He was your husband.
and you could just look in her
So he was
eyes,
your
man. You could just,
husband.
Yes.
You guys had a family.
to
Yes.
me, a
You
lot
agreed to
jumps
be a
out.
stay-at-home
Yes.
mom. What made you want to get a job?
See these
Um,
things through experience, but
when I had to
she wants to do
constantly
her own
ask
thing,
for a couple of
no
dollars
matter the
to do
cost,
stuff, when
at
it
the cost of
was
her family, man.
no, I can't do certain things that I wanted, when it was no, we can't, we don't have enough money to do activities because, you know,
Um, Let me go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 13. I'll start at 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. And this woman couldn't fear the Lord, man, because she is not um first of all playing her creation role, and she has no wisdom, man. A wise woman wouldn't have done that. That's stupid, especially seeing these times that we're in. For be for by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. So, these women don't have no type of understanding. This is Proverbs 14 and 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. And that was an act of plucking your house down, man. So now your son don't have. I don't. I'm guessing that she may have took the son with. That's how it goes in most cases, man. In Esau society, and you have to fight for your child. You see, so she takes the child. If this be the case, this brother seemed like he had a good head on his shoulder, setting up his family right. So he might have the child. But in most cases in Esau society, the woman takes the child, and then Esau gives her amenities for leaving her lord, her husband, man. He'll give them incentives for leaving the man. But guess what? That sets you up to be a prey. Um, just thought of one. Just thought of one. This is Mark 3 and 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods. What is the strong man's goods? His woman, his children, his possessions, you know, his substance. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. So what happens is Esau binds the strong man through his woman. They will give them ideologies, philosophies, alternative ways of thinking and living, just so they can bind the strong man up. And guess what? The women and children are the man's spoil. So guess what? Esau got you. They got you, man. Because now you have no defense from a fox trying to creep in and take the eggs, man. So to speak. A fox sneak in and take eggs from the hen house, man. So now you have no defense. But guess what? A strong man will see it coming. And you women do your family a disservice when you do this shit, man. Like your child is exposed to so much more BS than when the father's around, especially when he's a stand up man. You got to be kidding me, man. Like these women think that there's some pot of pot of gold at the end of leaving the man. Yeah, you may have some liberties, but guess what? You're set up to be a prey by the people, by the powers that be, man, that run this place, man. And they don't see it. Let me go to the book of Job 30 and 17. Because you seen the look on Kendra G face, looking like, I just want to slap you right now. This is what a lot of women complain about. And here it is. This woman has that and throws it down like a piece of gum after she's done chewing it, man. This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 17. Uh Salakia. Salakia, that's Job 39 and 17. Um, because Yahweh has not have deprived her wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And you see, that's why a woman would do something like this, man. Because they only thinking about what they want to do, what feels good to them, man. And this destroys women in the end. Look at an older woman that has done this in her youth, and they regret it, man. Let me go to the book of Romans, chapter 1. Um, it reads, this is Romans chapter 1 and 26. For this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And the woman's nature is to be a keeper of the house too. And she has that little lesby look to her, but that's speculation. But I'm saying, man, these women want to do whatever they want, man, at any cost. It doesn't matter whether it destroys the family or not, whether it makes it harder on the children or not. It's all about what they want to do, and they run rampant and run wild with the liberty Esau gives them, man. And he gonna pay for that, man. All the things that he done set in disarray, man. He gonna pay for that, man. Let me go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 23. I start at 22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. You hear these women, oh, I'm married to the Lord, and I'm married. Your husband is who you're married to. The Lord don't even tamper in matters between man and his wife, man. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is in subjection unto Hamashiach, so let the wives be their own husband, be to their own husbands in everything. You see, So you're supposed to be in all subjection to your husband, man. You're supposed to learn from him those things. You're supposed to do what he says, man. And women complain about the men they get, but guess what? It was set up to where your parents is supposed to choose for you, man. You don't know what's best for you. You don't, man. And the decisions that they make show that, man. And here it is. This woman was in a good case, man, and she wanted to see what the world had to offer. And so, she can't be mad when all hell break loose and no one's there to give a damn about her, because that's what happens. Let me go to the book of First Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. You see? So there's a chain of command, just like anywhere else, man. There's a chain of command. Let me go to the book of 2 Timothy. Chapter 2 and verse 11. Salakia. That's 1 Timothy. Chapter 2 and verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. You see, right there. You be quiet and do what you ask, man. You see? But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. So you see that? You're automatically under the subjection of your husband, man. Until you have a husband, it's your father. These women have a problem with being in subjection, man. And it's gonna be to their detriment, man. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Because all hell gonna break loose, man. All hell gonna break loose. And guess what? A man is going to be everything. Not just any man, a man with understanding. If you've seen that movie, The Book of Eli, when he was roaming and walking by faith, not by sight, pun intended. That woman wanted to go with him because she seen him putting in work on these guys, man. She seen him defending himself, and she like, oh, I'm coming with you. That's how these women gonna be, man. And the foolish women do things like this, man. Let me go to the book of Isaiah. This ain't the one I wanted. Isaiah chapter 32. This is Isaiah chapter 32 and 2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in weary land. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. And that's, hey, a man is going to be a hiding place for you women, man. You're not gonna be talking about what you ain't gonna do and what you don't want to do, because you want to live that way. And so it takes danger for women to become in subjection to a man. You know, when they at their wits end, when it behooves you to build up, you know, rapport as being someone who a man would consider in those times. But these women don't. They don't really think, man. And guess what? That man did. That man did the right thing, man. She said he gave her ultimatum: either be a housewife or get your ass on. And guess what? She chose to get on. Hey, that's what the scriptures say. Let's go to Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 26. I started at 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So why should she be in charge of any damn thing? Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. That's what she wanted. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce. Hope this been an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and Ababa Ball.